Rafa, when you say that writing is not your strength, that's not how you think. The reality is not how you think. It's because writing has not been our focus so far. We focused a lot on listening and speaking because that should be the priority. Now, it's very difficult because it was not our focus. But this is, as we talked, this is going to be our focus for next year. All right. Feedback. Walter and Jess are so involved with them business. No, it's not with them business. It's with their business. I would like you to watch a video about pronounce. If you know how to do this, open the video in a new window and watch it later. You know, you click here. Click on this box here. Click here. But click inverse inside this box. Open this video on a second window so you can watch this later. This video that I'm posting here is about pronouns. You can click now. Click, come on. But open on a second window. Okay. I want you to watch this video because you are confusing a lot the pronouns. And I want you to practice a little bit. On that video that you're going to watch, there is also some exercises. I would love if you could do them. And they are acting as true drug dealers. They are charging for any money. I don't understand this. They are charging for any money. They are charging eles estão cobrando. For any money, any means qualquer. What do you mean? Please tell me in our class. Make a note and tell me what you mean by charging for any money. At the episode 6, Jesse goes back to one addict couple that they have got a portion of drugs and have not paid it. Very good. He intimidated them a lot, very good, asking for the money, but they really were not able to pay this is not correct. I don't know if it's a typo. What is a typo? I said if it's a typo é erro de digitação. I don't know if this is a typo or if you think this is correct. It's that. But this is also pronoun. It's in that video, on that video that I showed you. They were so miserable that they didn't care for or care of. You care for. Of is when alguma coisa sai de outra. For example, a piece of cake. It's because the piece sai do cake. So that's a piece of cake. Care for his child. Actually, his life was horrible. No father, no mother. Only he had much. Okay, two things. Only he had, no, had must come here. I'm sorry. That's incorrect too. He only had. And the other thing is hunger, you don't have. You feel hungry. So he was very hungry. He was very hungry. And you must put something here. And no food. And there, não havia. There was no food. In fact, his was, I don't understand this. His was abandoned boy. I think you mean, this is also, you must watch that video and make the exercise. Or do the exercise. I made the exercise. He was an abandoned boy. That sounds better. On the beginning. Beginning is not on. Beginning is at. because at is for a moment. At is not for a time. So here's the deal. I will put another video here, open on a separate window, and this video is about at, on, and in. If you click here inside the box, you will watch this video and you have a chance to do these exercises. You see, Rafa, it's not the writing, it's the focus on details when you're using grammar. Walter was only the cook and was clear that he would not want verb to be involved with sales or with the drug dealers. But now he began to give in. Well, when you use given, ing, you don't use to. So he began giving. Every time you use begin, begun, start, you must use ing. This is correct, but no to. He began giving some ideas to increase their business. This is correct now. The pronoun is correct, their business. And his behavior is now really different compared, you don't compare from, you compare with. Compared with the beginning. They are inviting other guys to join the business, and these people are putting as, one moment, well, other guys also. Oh. And these people are putting as well, other guys also. We have to talk about this because I don't understand what you mean here. It's not correct. I guarantee you it's not correct. But I want to know, what do you mean here? They are now earning a lot of money selling drugs. Very good. Earning, very good. Now you use ing, very good. At the last episodes, if it's the last, it cannot be episodes. You can say at previous episodes, then it's good. The Walter's wife, there is no the here. It's only Walter's wife decided to work. Apparently, she goes back to her last job and talked with her previous boss, asking, when you ask, you must ask for another opportunity, and her boss hired her. You have to watch that pronoun video. He hired her because every time you use a verb, you must use an object pronoun. Object pronoun is me, you, it, him, her, them, and us. Every time you use a verb, you must use one of these pronouns. This is what you are not doing. You are using other pronouns. And it's not hire her again, but it's hire her back. Again is when you repeat things. When the person volta, you hire her back. But I noticed every time you use I, like eu, it must be capital. Capital is minuscule. But I noticed some feelings between them. Them is correct. Them is correct. And because they feel, it's a verb, and a verb, you must use object pronouns. So feelings between them. I think that she will be involved. Betray? No. Betray it's not for traição de marido e mulher. Traição de marido e mulher is cheat. Betray is traição, as outras traições. Traição de trair a confiança, mas não de marido e mulher. Cheat with her boss. That's correct, and her boss is correct too. One of the distributors of Walter and Jess was caught by the police. This is correct. He was setting in a square. Setting. Do you mean selling? I think yes. But if you mean selling like vendendo drogas, you don't sell drogas, you deal. So he was dealing in a square, when one guy got him and gave some indication that he was interested. And when you are interested in. You are never interested on. Interested in drugs at that moment. The drug dealer denied everything. This is together is one word. But the guy insisted, and when you insist in, and the verb must be ing. You insisted in buying drugs. He gave the drugs. He didn't give. You can say he sold. You can say he handled. Oh my God, how do I spell handled. Yes, sorry. Handle the drugs. Handle is quando passa de uma mão para outra. He got the money and suddenly the supposed buyer draw out the gun. Yes, yes. This is good. The verb is good. It's not draw because it's a story, so it's in the past. So it's drew out the gun and informed the distributor that he was under. This is the verb is correct, but it's under arrest. He was under arrest. From now on, very good, some troubles appeared. You don't say appeared. Appear is like aparecer de mágica. Aparecer do nada. Ping! Appeared. You say, from now on, there were, because it's plural, there were some troubles with Walter and Jess, because the arrested guy said to the police, the Walters is not said to. This is not completely incorrect, but please use told. Quando você diz para alguém, use told. Told the police. Put Walter's nickname here. Told Walter's nickname to the police. So they needed to create a plan to outwit the investigation. They found out a corrupt lawyer and this corrupt lawyer is going to be very Saul, he will be very important in the series now. And convinced, it's a story, so convinced him, yes, because it's a verb, you use an object pronouns. To help them, correct again, to solve, when you help, every time you use the verb help, you don't use to verb, you use solving. Every time you use verb, solving this problem. So he met one criminal guy that looked like Walter, so they put him on a trap and the police took him arrested.